You know that feeling when someone shows up for you just when you need it most? That's what Uber is all about. Not just a ride or dinner at your door. It's how Uber helps you show up for the moments that matter. Because showing up can turn a tough day around or make a good one even better. Whatever it is, big or small, Uber is on the way. So you can be on yours. Uber, on our way.
Reality radio for a really great future. We're talking real money.
Hi, I'm Tom Cock. I'm hoping to wake up one day, look at my news feed, and see there's been one pill developed that will help me lose weight, become better looking, and maybe 10 years younger. Now there are those of you who think he is really being silly today. Yeah, but if I am, consider the following. Consider market-neutral mutual funds and exchange-traded funds. Market-neutral means, just like they say, they are going to be in stocks when stocks go up. They're going to be in bonds and cash when those are the better place to be, right? It sounds wonderful. It'd be really smart. It'd be only in the things that go up, avoid the things that go down. Oftentimes 50% of assets in long positions in stock, 50% in short. It's just complicated. So I find it interesting in this year, a year where, wow, I really would love to be a market neutral owner, because you would think with what's happened this spring, this is really the place to be. However, it hasn't turned out that way. John Adams, no relation, he's a professor at University of Texas at Arlington, said the range of returns shouldn't exist. He said these definitions of these funds are all over the place. These are not good mutual funds. From February to April, he said this should have been their time to shine, market neutral funds. So let's look at a couple of them. Well, how about the Hussman Strategic Growth Mutual Fund, HSGFX? Very small fund, $307 million under management. Wow. It did really well, though, made 12.5% in this first 6 months of the year. Terrific. That's the good news. The bad news is they're going to charge you 1.25% per year to own that. Very high expense ratio. On the other end of the spectrum, the Causeway Global Absolute Return Institutional Mutual Fund, CGAIX, only manages $9 million, not very much, and it lost 16.5%. So one fund, these are both market neutral funds, up 12.5, the other 16.5. You can see why the professor says there shouldn't be this range of returns. He calls them not good mutual funds, not a place to put your money. And he also adds, seems like there's a huge luck component. This is something we've talked about a lot of times. You could be very lucky and pick the right part of the market. Might do it for a while. We haven't seen anybody who's done it for a long period of time. May I make another suggestion? Unless you're a believer in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. If you are, God bless you. Maybe it depends on the time of year, which one you believe more. How about the simple old, and they're only going to charge you 18 basis points to own, the Vanguard Balanced Index Mutual Fund. 59% of the money in stocks, 41% in fixed income or cash. By the way, the ticker here, VBINX, Vanguard Balanced Index. And year to date, at the end of the first half of the year, up 1.8, because bonds really had a good first half of the year. Stocks, not so much. Market neutral funds, it's really makes you feel good. Not a place for long-term investors. Thankfully, I was glad to see the low amounts of money that have been committed to these strategies. And it's not a strategy you should consider at all in your portfolio. By the way, you want to know how to invest for the long haul? We're going to show you exactly that at our class, July 29th, our webinar. It's online. It's free. Don and I do it. And maybe here's the best part. We hang around for a good 30 minutes after that to answer your questions. Very popular. You can register for that webinar. It's 8 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. We found people like this better in the morning. The class part only lasts about 30 minutes. The question and answer, another 30 minutes. You can sign up for it right now at Talking Real Money. You'll never need the market neutral fund if you learn how to invest for the long haul. I'm Tom Cock.
Talking Real Money. We hope you realize that the information provided on Talking Real Money is for educational and hopefully enjoyable purposes only. Providing personalized financial planning or investing advice takes time, so please consult with a really good fee-only fiduciary investment, tax, or legal advisor. We know a good one. Investing must always involve risk. In other words, you can and probably will lose money at times. Also, as much as you want it, no one can accurately, consistently predict the future. So past performance doesn't tell you a darn thing about what the future will bring. Unlike many other programs that say something similar, Talking Real Money is not trying to get you to buy or sell any financial products or securities. Instead, the program is provided as a public service by Vestry, a fee-only registered investment advisor. Thanks for listening, and please visit talkingrealmoney.com for more information and disclosures. That's a wrap.